Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Betty. The city of Rhinelander found its first elevated PFAS levels in a municipal well back in July of last year. Now, 1 year later, 2 wells are shut down and officials are still looking for the source. Newswatch 12's Rachel Eiler joins us now live in studio with the latest on the situation. Rachel.
Yeah, Justin, just a few days ago, the Oneida County Health Department announced at one PFAS location, Crescent Spring, that levels continue to be the same elevated levels as last year. Now, a new white paper released by Dr. James Tinjum states that while we do not definitely know the exact source, we are a step closer than before.
The levels at the city of Rhinelander are above recommended maximum levels established by the state of Wisconsin.
Back in January, the Rhinelander City Council asked Dr. James Tinjum to join their task force and guide them in a battle against PFAS. His new white paper explains the possibility of just how those chemicals contaminated the city's water supply.
There's multiple potential sources of PFAS, and so the takeaway is to understand how to treat what we have. We really need to find out what the source is.
Currently, there are 3 potential sources in Oneida County: a municipal landfill, the county airport, and other manufacturing facilities that may have produced, processed, and used PFAS compounds. But even considering these possible sources, they may not be part of the original contamination site.
Just first perspective, PFAS could have been leaching to the groundwater table 30, 40, 50 years ago. So what's in a groundwater well right now may have been from 40 years ago.
Tinjum recommended the city of Rhinelander test at both the old Rhinelander landfill and the Rhinelander Oneida County Airport, as well as start to pursue state and federal funding.
Now, the city did approve to move forward in the testing process, but due to COVID-19, that has been pushed back. Dr. Tinjum did say he's going to travel to some of the contaminated locations. They're currently looking at sometime in August. Justin?
Outside, Jeff, we're starting to warm up a little bit, feel more like summer.
Yeah, warmer temperatures are on the way, but for now, we'll just enjoy some sunshine out there currently at the airport here. Some clouds and some sun with temperatures back in the 70s. Everyone's having a comfortable day. It's 74 in Rhinelander, 77 Arbor Vitae, 71 for Antigo. So it's comfortable, but not where we should be. But just wait, warmer temperatures are on the way. They'll be here as soon as tomorrow. Looking outside now, the clouds held tight today for several hours right across north central Wisconsin. Those are now fading away, but we are watching what's to the west of us. We have a mess in the west moving our way for the weekend. We have storms back in the forecast late Saturday into Sunday morning. The forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies to mostly clear skies. Low temperatures down near 57. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
While many summer events have been canceled this year because of COVID-19, there are still some local events that are on. The Northwoods United Way will still be conducting their annual Stuff the Bus collection event August 26th. The Rhinelander Walmart parking lot from 3 to 6. They're also challenging other area businesses to hold their own in-house collection events. They'll be provided with a sign and an appointment time to drop off supplies. If your business would like to get involved or is just looking for more information, you can visit northwoodsunitedway.org. The Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association had a meeting today to decide what they should do when it comes to fall sports this year. Members of the Board of Control came to the decision they will hold fall sports this year, but with some changes. What they call low-risk sports, things like golf and tennis, will be able to start their season on August 17th. Higher-risk sports, football, volleyball, people are closer together, have to wait until September 7th. That plan passed 8 votes to 3 and was met with some criticism.
I think if we're thinking that starting sports after the school year starts is going to be less of a distraction to our efforts to get school going, I think that's just my opinion. I think it's a mistake.
The board considered other plans as well, things like keeping the traditional starting dates to potentially moving fall sports all the way back into the spring. But ultimately, they decided to go with this delayed start for some sports, saying there really was no perfect option.
And we understand that this will make some people happy and others disappointed, but we will do our best to deliver to this membership what you have directed us to do.
The move also leaves schools the ability to either opt in or opt out of the proposed schedule. It could also be overridden by local or state safety orders in case there are measures in place. WIAA leaders also say there will be an option for schools who choose not to play in the fall to potentially play games in the spring instead. Following the WIAA's decision today, some local teams can now officially prepare for their upcoming seasons, but there are still a lot of questions to be answered. Newswatch 12's Nate Myhock has more.
It's been a summer of what-ifs, but the Rhinelander girls swim team finally has their answers.
We want to go, we want to be able to do this.
Now head coach Jenny Heck is getting her wish. The fall season will carry on after the WIAA Board of Control's go-ahead, but it won't be a typical season.
We're going to have to change some things, but the goal is to move forward the best we can, keeping everyone safe, making sure everyone's comfortable with the guidelines and how we can move forward.
And some of those adjustments will likely impact their schedules.
I've talked to other coaches in the conference and out of the conference, and maybe set up some dual meets that we weren't originally on our schedule in place of those invitationals.
Junior swimmer Maria Heck said her routine won't change, even if the schedule does.
It'll be definitely a big change if we only have dual meets or maybe virtual meets. But as long as we're in the pool, I think it'll be fun. We have a great team, so either way it'll be a blast.
More than anything, there is relief in just being able to swim.
What they were talking about was virtual meets, where we just send our scores to another team. I think that would eliminate a lot of the competition factor in our races, but I still think it would be better to have that than no season at all.
I think that they're ready for it and they just want to swim.
In Rhinelander, Nate Myhock, Newswatch 12.
Sticking with sports, Seattle's new NHL franchise finally revealed their new team name and artwork today. After looking at more than 120 possible names, there's some construction crew looking for the big reveal. They are calling themselves the Kraken, named after the mythical sea monster, like a giant squid. One of their logos is a cross between an anchor and a space needle because they're in Seattle. The franchise awarded the Seattle more than 18 months ago. They'll begin playing in fall of 2021, so 1 year from now. The Kraken will become the NHL's 32nd and newest franchise. The NFL's Washington franchise is changing its name to the Washington Football Team. Seriously, at least for now. The franchise released a statement today saying they'll use this moniker for the entire 2020 season, the Washington Football Team, while they develop a new name and logo, mascot. For years, opponents have called for a change in the name. After 87 years, they dropped it on July 13th following a review. All references to the team's former name will be scrubbed from its facilities and digital platforms. The Washington Football Team will keep its color scheme for the uniforms, at least for this year, but the helmet logo will be replaced with simply players' numbers in gold. The Associated Press reports Major League Baseball and the Players Union have agreed today to expand their playoff format from 10 teams to 16 because of their shortened season. The agreement was reached just hours before today's season opener. The deal still needs final approval from owners. The first round in this format would be best of 3, followed by a traditional best of 5 divisional series and the usual 7-game format after that. As part of this deal, MLB agrees to guarantee a postseason money pool that would be about $50 million if the entire postseason is played. Well, Wisconsin is no stranger to some crazy weather. But one storm in Langlade County last year still has many people talking. We'll catch up with locals there to reflect on the damage and see again how they have moved on. But first, Jeff's in with a look at your full forecast. That's next on Newswatch 12.
North Star Mohican Casino Resort, where there's more action, fun, entertainment, and rewards.
Advice from trial attorneys, lawyers for the injured.
A local man who works at a factory almost lost his foot in a severe crash. The insurance adjuster told him the accident was his fault and he'd have to deal with it on his own. The Mater legal team conducted a full investigation and found the eyewitness who testified the accident was not his fault. The insurance company paid in full and our client received justice.
Why take the hit on this 2020 Tahoe when you can save $16,000 on this used 2020? If you can't see the difference, why pay the difference? Go now to lenstruck.com to find over 800 of the best used trucks money can buy. Our trucks are certified clean, can be purchased online, making your truck buying fast and easy. As our way of saying thanks, we have marked down our trucks to the lowest price ever. Go to lenstruck.com.
Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio has designed beautiful and functional kitchens and baths in the Northwoods. With in-home consultation available, they provide 3D drawings of your spaces to bring your visions to life. Owner and designer Sarah has over 20 years of experience, overseen 500+ projects, and built strong relationships with local contractors providing superior installation. Whether it's a new home or a remodel, Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio in Eagle River looks forward to making your dream kitchen or bath a reality.
This summer, get back in the driver's seat. Your Honda dealer is open and ready to get you into a new Honda today. Like the versatile HR-V or the fun-to-drive CR-V. Visit the Honda Summer Clearance Event and get a great deal from Honda, KBB.com's 2020 Best Value Brand. Get a great deal on the HR-V at the Honda Summer Clearance Event today.
News Watch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. You and I get to chat weather for about the next 4 minutes. And yeah, warmer temperatures are on the way. So if you're sick of the colder temperatures, just wait a day as we have 80s back in the forecast tomorrow and really all weekend long. After we saw a combination of some sunshine and lots of clouds today, it started off lots of sun, but then the clouds rolled in, and they were tough to get rid of, but now they're kind of falling apart. It's going to be a beautiful sunset tonight with temperatures hanging out in the 70s out there right now. Looking around town, we're at 77 Arborvita, from 69 in Merrill, 74 Wapaka, typical warm spots Wapaka, 72 though for Wausau, so we like this. They say the perfect human temperature is 72. Many of us are near that right now, but tomorrow not so much because we have a south wind kicking in tomorrow, giving us temperatures in the mid or low 80s, and then we are firmly in the 80s for Saturday and for Sunday and probably for Monday as well, before we get a bit cooler in here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We got to watch though, late Saturday into Sunday, a very humid air mass coming our way, also a cold front's coming our way. We could see some showers and storms late Saturday night to Sunday. A couple of those could be a little squirrely around here. All right, dew points out there now. It's increasingly more humid compared with yesterday, and tomorrow even more humid to compare with today. So yeah, your AC may kick in tonight or tomorrow as we have temperatures back up in the 80s, and it's also going to get increasingly more humid. In fact, we could feel like temperatures on Saturday approaching middle 90s across parts of the area. Looking outside now though, the clouds are falling apart finally. It took all day to do it, but here they are kind of falling apart right over north central Wisconsin. The rest of us are under clear skies right now, but we are watching what's to the west of us, and there is a lot to the west of us. So here, there's several areas of low pressure in here right now. They're kind of all going to come together the next day or two and move up our direction. Now, it's not going to be an all-day rain Saturday. In fact, many of us could stay out of the rain on Saturday before we get a line of storms through here late Saturday night, and then more likely Sunday morning is the timing you're looking at right now. All right, so right now, though, high pressure is hanging out over Lake Superior. That's good weather for us. It also could mean some dense fog late tonight as the air has now calmed. And then here is what's coming together to the west. Again, this is going to be needs watching this weekend because with a really unstable air across the area late Saturday and Sunday, we could get some strong storms out of that. Speaking of storms, here is a tropical depression in the Gulf of Mexico, likely coming ashore south of Houston over the weekend with heavy rain, looking pretty good there. This, though, is a tropical storm right there. There it is. That's Gonzalo, winds near 60 miles per hour. That's going to travel south of San Juan, most likely north of Aruba, toward Jamaica, and make news all weekend long as it intensifies. We'll be watching that for you all week and into next week. Your forecast for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, lows down near 57, with a calm wind already out there right now. Maybe some dense fog in there as well. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, warm and humid, high temperatures near 82, and a south breeze around 5. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow's kind of the calm before it gets a little bumpy. So again, many of you will stay dry on Saturday before we push through storms Saturday night. Those will linger into Sunday morning. Those could be strong early Sunday morning. and then it gets good. It gets really good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with temperatures near 80. Justin?
Last July, a round of thunderstorms moved through Langlade County, likes which some locals say they had never seen before. July 19th, 2019, diners at the Wolf River Inn in Post Lake had to be escorted to the basement after the power went out when those strong storms moved through. When they came out, they say there were all sorts of trees on the ground. Now, a year later, they say they've learned a lot.
We really pay attention to the weather now. Before, people were kind of skeptical because we've never had a storm like this before. So now when the weather comes up and says it could be severe, people really pay attention, and we do too.
That's Dale Wolf, who says the storm caused him and many others some pretty massive financial damage. But not everything that came out of the storm was bad.
I think it brought the community really close together. People that didn't know each other now know each other. They talk to each other. They're friends now. So it really brought people together.
On Friday, we'll hear from folks at another local business saying they have recovered from the storms last year. We'll also revisit that storm and our special that we aired back in June, Severe Weather, to explain the science behind what happened. As calls for more relief from COVID-19 are on the docket in Washington, we'll hear about lawmakers and their latest decisions on the potential bill tonight, coming up after the break.
Your eyes are everything. They're how you see the world and connect with others. At Shopko Optical, your eyes are everything to us too, which is why we offer everything to help you see better and look better. A huge selection of designer frames, convenient locations, and experienced optometrists. We're Shopko Optical. You'll see. Right now, get 50% off frames with any lens purchase.
When your windows fail to protect you from the elements, count on Renewal by Andersen's storied legacy to secure your home's future. If your windows are drafty, difficult to open and close, or broken, the full-service custom replacement window solution you need is easy and affordable. Renewal by Andersen. Call now to save big and get special financing during our 25th anniversary celebration. Proudly continuing a tradition established by Andersen Windows in 1903, we've helped millions of homeowners like you keep their homes warmer in winter and cooler in summer. Comfort and peace of mind, thanks to our exclusive Fibrix composite material and our expert installation, which are both backed by an industry-leading, fully transferable limited warranty. For 25 years and counting, we continue to deliver you quality, reliability, and excellence. Take advantage of this money-saving anniversary offer with very special financing. Installation is always included. Don't delay. Call now to schedule your free window diagnosis. Renewal by Andersen. The better way to a better window.
There's still plenty of summer left to enjoy, but it won't last forever. Now's the time to make the most of your shoreline with Flow Docks and Lifts from Jensen Akins. Stop by Jensen Akins in Conover or visit our new Three Lakes location and check out our huge selection of Flow Docks and Lifts. Flow's quality and value with the versatility to create the perfect waterfront system to maximize your family fun. The Northwoods #1 Flow dealer, that's Jensen Akins, of course.
You have found your soulmate. Now it's time to find the perfect ring. At Golden Carrot Jewelers, you can choose from an extensive selection of engagement and wedding rings. Fresh designs reflecting the most current trends, from organic, art deco, and vintage design to timeless classics in white, yellow, and rose gold. See the new Romance Collection, Lyria and Lumiere Bridal Collections, and new styles from Gabriel New York, S. Kashi, and more. Engagements begin here. Will yours? Golden Carrot Jewelers, downtown Minocqua.
COVID-19 continues to wreak havoc on major events this year. Today, President Trump announcing he is canceling the Jacksonville portion of the Republican National Convention next month. Meanwhile, on Capitol Hill, lawmakers still seem nowhere near an agreement on a new relief bill as the number of COVID-19 infections and family struggles on the economic standpoint continue to grow. Jay Gray has a closer look.
With lines growing at testing sites, hospitals, and unemployment centers, a look inside the latest numbers framing the pandemic are stunning. U.S. coronavirus cases climbing above 4 million today, and new jobless claims higher than expected at 1.4 million. Let's start with the surging virus.
We have a pandemic that's spinning out of control, and we need to protect Americans with everything we got.
A pandemic threatening not only the health but livelihood of millions. In the last 18 weeks, at least 52 million workers have filed for unemployment. On Capitol Hill, Republicans say there's a fundamental agreement within the party on a new relief bill.
The president's priority for the moment is to get money into Americans quickly.
But not as much money as laid out by Democrats.
We're not going to pay people more to stay home than to work. So we're looking at something that looks like a 70% wage replacement.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer blasting the plan, saying it falls short across the board.
From what we know, it won't include rental assistance or extend the moratorium on evictions. It won't provide hazard pay to essential workers.
As lawmakers bicker, struggling families worry.
So many people are counting on these funds and counting on the government to help them, because otherwise you're going to have a whole ration of tens of thousands of Americans that are going to be homeless, that have never been homeless before. So we need help.
With time for many running out.
At Eagle Floor Covering in Eagle River, we have a knowledgeable staff, competitive pricing, and free estimates. Browse our selection of carpet, vinyl, wood, and tile for your next home project.
Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. 2 locations in Eagle River offering a huge selection of mattresses for your every need. From luxury models to budget-friendly basics, we'll help you find your perfect mattress. Stop in to test out all the top brands: Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. We have loads of mattresses in stock and ready for delivery. For added comfort and relaxation, be sure to check out our selection of lifestyle adjustable bases. Isn't it time you had a good night's sleep? Northwoods Furniture and Mattress, Eagle River.
37 years. 37 years. That's how long Tomahawk Sew and Vac has been serving the Northwoods for all your sewing and vacuuming needs. And they want to say thank you by giving up to 37% off. Yep, 37% off for their 37th anniversary sale. Tomahawk Sew and Vac is the authorized Oric and Dyson vacuum cleaner dealer of northern Wisconsin and an authorized brother dealer as well for sewing, embroidery, and quilting machines. And they service everything they sell. Tomahawk Sew and Vac's 37th year anniversary sale. Downtown Tomahawk.
Seattle's pledge to defund its police department by 50%, even including a proposal to remove 911 dispatchers from police control.
Joe Biden said he's absolutely on board with defunding the police. Listen closely.
Yes, absolutely.
Hello, you've reached 911. I'm sorry that there is no one here to answer your emergency call, but leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Protect your investment with Rust Solutions Underbody Rust Proofing for vehicles, trailers, and dump trucks. Family owned and run, we treat your vehicle like it's our own.
America, we want to help get you back to it. And here's how, with the Ford Promise. Visit your Ford dealer, finance a new, certified pre-owned or used vehicle through Ford Credit, and if you lose your job, you can return it for up to 1 year from the day you bought it. You can also get 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Let us help get you back to it with the Ford Promise.
Our Newswatch 12 News team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most to the Northwoods. NBC Newswatch 12, from where you live.
Hi, I'm Jenna with Miracle Ear of Park Falls and Medford. If you are struggling to hear your favorite news and entertainment shows, come and see me for your free hearing test.
2 friends from Menominee have claimed a winning $22 million Powerball ticket from the June 10th drawing, saying they shook hands back in 1992, promising to split the winnings if either one ever won the jackpot, and now they have. Tom, one of the winners, says he gave his 2 weeks notice and has since retired. The other was already retired, but now has a bit more flexibility, plans to spend more time with family. The overall odds of winning the Powerball jackpot are about 1 in 300 million.
How cool is that, right? All right, so looking outside weather-wise, here we are in Minocqua, and it's beautiful, right? Minocqua always is beautiful. Yeah. A couple clouds out there, lots of sunshine as well. Tomorrow, a lot more sunshine and warmer temperatures compared with the 70s 70s we're currently looking at it right now, but it's going to get warmer and more humid beginning tonight as we switch the wind out of the south. We'll have a kind of muggy day tomorrow and also for Saturday and Sunday. Satellite picture shows not much happening here. The clouds have kind of gone poof and disappeared, but there are some things and hiccups and speed bumps to the west of us right now. That would be our weekend problem. Until then, let's just have a nice day tomorrow with temperatures near 82. And then there's the weekend. So mid-80s, humid, and potentially stormy, especially late Saturday into Sunday morning.
After the weekend, looks pretty clear
Looks
again.
great next week.
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. We'll see you again back here tonight at 10 with more.